Evening, everybody. Happy Crafting Tuesday. Today is the 2nd of December. Look, I'm all Christmassy. Christmas jumper, Christmas hat, Christmas lipstick. How is everybody? Yes, I am in a very hyper mood. I love Christmas and I'm really looking forward to this year because I've got so many ideas to share with everybody. Although it's a Christmas show because we have loads of promotions on there. And there is a potentially a little free Christmas gift, but it's all about inspiration and ideas for tonight's show. If anybody has any questions or queries about anything, please put it in the feed. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. We really need to sort out Instagram. Oh, I think somebody has sent me some stars as well. I just heard it ping. Right, let me just get started before I read out all the messages. You're all loving the new graphics, aren't you? Dave's had fun today. He managed to have half an hour to spare. And he's like, I'm going to play with graphics. So I'm going to go off on a tangent, aren't I? So let me just explain about tonight's show. I always say this every week, just enjoy the community. We are around the world live. Here I am at, what time is it? Just after 7:30 in France, which is 6:30 in UK. And obviously around the world it's different times. That's an obvious statement to say. But what I'm trying to get at is this is your crafting community here at Debbie Moore Designs. We want to bring you inspiration and ideas through our designs here at Chateau Studios in France. We're going to kick it off by putting the like and share. This is a good one. You know, it is the 2nd of December. It's the beginning of December, so we are getting into winter. And the question is, what is your favorite winter drink? I didn't put Christmas, I put winter drink. Now it could be, I think in some coffee houses they have things like gingerbread coffee and things like that, so it can be anything like that. I was trying to decide what mine was, but essentially what I would like you to do is tell me either in the chat on YouTube or Facebook. Please give me a thumbs up, they really do help. We have a friend just arrived. Hey, look at that. Yes, Noel has joined the party, everybody. And he's off to get... Tea is always a good idea. He is off to go and get his tea. Cup of tea, I should say. And something just fell off. Never mind. There we go. So, going back to this statement, what is your like and share? What is your favourite winter drink? Give me some thumbs up over on YouTube. You know they really do help. They help the algorithm. As a small business, we really do appreciate them. So please give me some thumbs up and hit that subscribe to Debbie Moore Designs channel, and that'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of Debbie Moore Designs. And over on Facebook, oh my goodness, there's loads of you over on Facebook. Send me some love. I've got loads of thumbs up, but hit that like and love button and share the page. I really would appreciate it. And if you're not too sure if you're following Debbie Moore Designs, click on the Debbie Moore Designs follow button, and that will keep you up to date over on Facebook. So what is your favorite winter drink? Now, what is mine? I actually have a couple. So I love chocolate Baileys, which essentially is a shot of Baileys in with a hot chocolate. But I am loving, I have to admit, I'm loving the actual mulled wine. And you can get mulled cider and things like that nearer Christmas. So I've got two favourites. I wouldn't drink mulled wine all the time, but Bailey's chocolate I will. And the other one, see there's three, I can't decide. There is chocolate and amaretto. I love almonds and marzipan. Right, let's crack it off. Let's see where we are. I have Carmen joined us from Malta. She says, hi, Debbie and Dave and the big crafting family. I've got Kath, I have got Janet, I've got Mare. She says, hi all, decorations are up. It's officially Christmas. I'm going to be sharing. We have started as well, as you can tell. Christmas jumper, and I will be sharing some photos here at the chateau in the next few days. Actually, I've got Claire joined us from Wales. I have also got Jean. She's loving the Christmas outfit. She said, "Thank you, Jean." Anna says, "Good evening, Debbie and Dave and fellow crafters. Love the graphics, Dave." Yes, You had so much fun with those. Hi, Vanessa from Texas. Says my favourite winter drink is hot apple cider. And Andrew says, love a Bailey's coffee as well. I've got Pauline joined us as well. And she says, these weeks are going fast. Can you believe it? That next month is a new year. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? How fast time flies. I've got Marion just joined, says, just like tea. Oh no, just tea, like and share. And Elaine likes hot chocolate with mini marshmallows and a spot of Bailey. See, it's not just me. I've got Shazza just joined us. I've got Julie. I've got Anne says, mulled wine with Bucks Fizz. Oh no, sorry. That would be a bit strong, wouldn't it, Anne? Mulled wine and Buck Fizz, and also Bailey's on ice or in a fresh coffee. Wow, you're just like me, you can't decide, Anne. And then I've got another Anne at the same time. Moran says, liked and share, and with you, Debbie, chocolate Bailey's, yes. I have got, oh my goodness, Tracy's just joined, says, hi Debbie and Deb, everybody. My mum is in hospital. She had a fall yesterday and was hoping to have a hip replacement, but today they found out she has a chest infection and pneumonia. She's on antibiotics, so she's hoping to be well enough to go into surgery tomorrow. She's 89. Oh, Tracy, send hugs and prayers for and well wishes for your mum's speedy recovery, and I hope everything goes right tomorrow. I have got so many of you join us. I have got Jeanette from a DM Delights Car Making Group saying, hope you're all keeping warm and dry. Another Anne, wow, who also likes Bailey's and hot chocolate. It must be a thing. Everybody's liking it. Oh, Pauline says, I love a snowball drink. I don't know what a snowball is. I vaguely remember, is it a white thing? I don't know. I'll have to ask Deb. I have got Helen just joined us. She says, hello, Crafty Chums. Irish coffee is my favourite. Best served in good company. With good company, that's a good idea. And talking of good company, we've got loads of you over on YouTube. I've got Nikki, I've got Phil, I've got Teresa. I've got Anne as well. She says, good evening, Debbie and Dave and crafting friends. Hope you're all well. I've also got Teresa, I've got Karen. I'm trying very quickly to read through this. I've got Valerie as well. I've got Patricia. She says, hi, Debbie and Dave and fellow crafters on YouTube as Facebook is not opening. I really don't know what's going on with Facebook. I had some issues with it yesterday as well. I have got Maureen just joined us as well. Hi, Maureen. Thank you for joining us as well. And I've also got loads of you are like him. Nikki says, just a simple hot chocolate. Okay, that's okay. So that's a winter drink for throughout the year, Nikki. But do you have flavour hot chocolate? Because I know you can get flavoured ones. I've got Janet from North Carolina joined us. I have also got Jill says, evening Debbie and Dave, and all been to the doctor today and I've got a throat infection. Jill, relax. I'll do the talking. You just laugh. Okay, smile a little bit, take it easy, and you will need to have a winter drink to keep your mouth nice and so not being sore. I have also got Maureen says, I love Glühwein, nice and warm. Glühwein, now I think I've heard of it. Is that German? I don't know. I'll have to ask Dave. Somebody tell me. Dave's not here, but he's gone to go and get the drinks. And if you're wondering where I am, I'm on the first floor of the chateau, which is where our studios are. So he has to go all the way down the corridor, then down a flight, and then halfway up the corridor to go to the kitchen. So it's not as straightforward as in nipping across the way to get a drink. I have also got another Janet joined us, as well as oh my goodness, I have got Pat as well joined us. Teresa says, I like hot chocolate with a hint of mint. That sounds good. Phil says, standard Coke Zero with lemon. Is that your winter drink, Phil? And talking of winter drink, before anybody asks, it's not alcohol. It is my aniseed tea. I'm okay, everybody, before everybody gets worried. I'm doing much better. I've only had one headache today, but a lot of you know I had Chateau DIY here at the weekend, Channel 4, and we were so busy renovating that, look who's joined us. We were so busy renovating that unfortunately I was quite ill at the weekend when they went. Yes, Noel is here today, everybody. As I'm saying hi to everybody, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he's being funny. We are just going through the paces, everybody, of what we're doing today and the coming month. I'm going to share with you some shows that are coming up. I'm going to tell you about some fun parties that we're having. If you've been to one of my Christmas Eve parties, live shows, you will know how much fun it is. I have got, where are we? Pat says she loves hot chocolate with cream and all the trimmings. Loads of you. Jill likes hot chocolate as well. Karen says Bailey's coffee and what is that? A barraquito with a 43 liqueur, a drink from the Canary Islands. Oh, I did not know that. I've got Wendy just joined us who loves salted caramel hot chocolate. That sounds really lovely. And Phil says it isn't Christmas here yet. I haven't heard the fairy tale of New York yet. I have today, quite a few times actually. And which channel are we listening to? On Heart Radio, Phil. I have got Mary just joined us as well. Thank you guys. There's loads of you on tonight. Loads of messages coming through. Jill says I had a Terry's chocolate orange Bailey's at the weekend. Was lovely with some ice cream. Now that sounds good as well. I've got Susan just joined us as well, and Eileen, and she's put, when it's bitter cold and you are soaked through after being battered with rain, it is wonderful to sip a cup of tea with a shot of brandy in. My gran taught me that one. Eileen, I don't think I've ever had that. I might have to try that. Okay. Okay, Janice says, I love summer fruits and hot glühwein. Is that German, Dev?
Mulled wine.
Oh, it's mulled wine. Another word for mulled wine. I did not know that. I've got Mrs. S from Hereford. She says, my favourite drink is any coconut-flavoured cocktail. Oh, I don't know where my glasses are. I need to make sure I've got my glasses. You know, my eyes are getting worse. Well, not worse. I'm just getting old, everybody. I've got Sandra just joined us. She said, made it this week. I have got Lucille from Paris. She says, bonsoir tout le monde from Paris. My favourite winter is warm Bailey's milk. Yes, that sounds lovely. I've got Norma just joined us who also likes hot chocolate. Monday, hi. She says she likes mulled wine. Sandra says, I have to say tea or coffee as I don't drink. That's fine. It can be any winter drink. Don't forget to like and share for a chance to win a gift voucher. We're going to give 2 gift vouchers away on tonight's show. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Last week, you guys were so wonderful. We almost had the exact amount of viewers as the exact amount of likes. So that was amazing. Let's see if we can do that today. Loads more messages coming through. So I'm going through everything. I have got Valerie says hi, and she says my favourite drink is French coffee. Coffee with brandy and cream on top. Loads and loads of you. Thank you for saying hi. I have also got, wait a minute, let me just move this down. I've got Terry just joining us who says, hello little man, Debbie and Deb, as well as your crafty crafters, I enjoy hot peppermint mocha in, what did I say? In ice cream. I can't even read that. In Cecilia and ice cold in the summer. I think there's a word missing. Sorry, Terry. Mary says she loves the Christmas parties. Yes. Hi, Wendy. She says Christmas has arrived then. Hi, Noel. Yes, it has arrived, everybody. Of course it's right. That, you know, as soon as it hits the 1st of December here at Chateau Chimay, we start listening to Christmas music. Dave is a fanatic. What's the word? Fanatic even. And I haven't had a drink yet. I can't just say the word. When it comes to Christmas music, he loves it, and it's from the first, but he won't listen to it before. So, obviously, I love Christmas. It's been a few years when we lost our parents that we kind of didn't want to celebrate Christmas, and now that we're at the chateau and we've got a lovely community over here, that we are now decorating the chateau and we're starting to feel the Christmas spirit. So that's lovely. I have got Lois has just joined us, have got Betty as well, and Janet. I have got, Betty says, my favourite is a cup of tea with whiskey on Christmas morning, sets the day off. Really? Not before? Christine says unblock. What have we got to unblock? Don't know. Having issues being seen recently on Facebook. Oh, I see. Lucille says bonjour Noël. Comment vas-tu? I can't read what it says underneath. Bear with me, everybody. Oh, and then it's going so quickly on Facebook. I've got Julie says she likes a caramel hot chocolate with cream and a candy stick. That's a good one. And Christine says, can Noel play the drums yet, Dave? No, not yet. Are you sure there isn't anything in the tea? There isn't. It's the aniseed tea, everybody. This is what I tend to have when it makes me feel better when I feel sick or if I have vertigo or a headache. Okay, I have got Margaret just joined us. Says, good evening to everybody. Debbie, you are looking right ready for Christmas. Christmas jumper, do you like it? Where did we get this? I can't remember where we got it. Was it Lidl? Lidl, I think it was Lidl, yes. Dave and I got some Christmas jumpers. Well, you know, it's chilly here in France. I mean, it's not freezing at the moment, but we were working in one of the rooms and doing it up. I said to Dave, I want to be in my Christmas jumper. And so we got some Christmas jumpers. And so thank you, Margaret. I love sharing ideas and inspiration. I've got all these messages, but wait till you see what's happening in the next coming weeks. I've got videos coming out. I have got some workshops for you to join. And Angela just said, I'm putting up my Christmas tree and watching you. Well, that's good, but you have to focus on your tree. So you can't do both. Maybe you can just listen to me and then watch me on catch up, Angela. Terry says, my iPad, gone, list, whatever. It was very quick. Okay. So I think I might have said hello to everybody so far. Another Patricia just joined. She says, I'm a hot chocolate both on its own, but preferably with Baileys. Carolyn says, I don't have a drink as I drink tea. That's fine. Everybody honestly is sharing their favourite winter grape. Don't forget to like and share the page, and we are going to get started because I've got loads of things happening tonight. So thank you for joining me over on YouTube or Facebook. How are the numbers for the likes, Dave, before we go any further?
Facebook, 43 viewers, 38 likes.
Okay, don't forget to hit that like button over on Facebook or share the page. That would be amazing, everybody. And then on YouTube, how are we doing?
36 viewers, 26 likes.
So we are a little bit down over on YouTube. Okay, so if you like Debbie Moore Designs, please hit. There's a little thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So we're going to get started to explain for any newbies out there how their shows work. So this is an inspiration show. I've got some fun techniques to share with you on tonight's show. And also it's a demonstration and buying show. But you don't have to buy. Just enjoy the crafting community. Ask questions as we go along. But if you do want to buy, for example, which I think I've left on the... Oh no, I've left it here. The first item that we have on tonight's show is CU551 fabric glue. We've only got a few left, so I'll put it on promotion for you. We'll go into more detail later on. This is great for your fabrics, for your felt, for ribbon, for fixing. It's a great handy tool to have in your basic kit. $3.99, everybody. And if you want that item, all you need to put is CU551 in YouTube or Facebook. And the system that we have is, if you're watching this live, obviously this show will be processed tomorrow and we'll send you your email invoice. But you may be watching this a day after, a week after, a month after, or even a year after. Hello. For those on catch up, we have a system that if you put the code in, we will then be able to still email you the invoice with the actual items if they're still in stock, which is why I always say to you, if the item is still available, we will send you your email invoice. However, if this is your first time, you need to make sure you private message me your email address and your postal address. And then what will happen is tomorrow we will send you an email invoice with any products that you've ordered and maybe some special gifts on there as well. And you'll be able to click on it and pay by debit card, credit card, and also you can pay by PayPal 3 installments, over 3 installments interest free. Now you can give us a call or you can actually go to the website, which is debbiemoredesigns.com. The telephone number is 07553 457 168. My email address is info@debbiemoredesigns.com and you can private messages at Debbie More Designs. Now that's all our T's and C's for tonight, the housekeeping of how our system works. If you're waiting for some orders, very exciting. The die stock has just come in. It was supposed to come in on Thursday, but it came in yesterday afternoon. What's today? Tuesday. It came in yesterday afternoon, so the girls are so super busy getting everything out. Just trying to think of the things that are outstanding. So they're the butterfly dies, so they've actually been going out, and also Carly's exciting new dies. For those people waiting for the wreaths, they've all gone out. So just trying to go for that. But if there's anything that I've missed, put it in the feed and I'll try to answer it. Okay. So I've got Julie just joined, says, evening Debbie and Deb and all the crafting family. Advocate is my, Advocate, is that how you pronounce it, Dev? On YouTube is my favourite drink, but only,
Avocado.
oh, avocado. I didn't know that was a drink.
Oh, avocado.
Julie, I've never actually heard that. What does it taste like? I'd like to know. And I've got, people already ordered over on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I've got Sherry who has joined us and she loves hot chocolate with marshmallows. And okay. Karen says, hi Meg, just before I go to watch the football. Are you watching football? Don't. Not yet. Because that means Dave wants to watch it. But don't... He's now looking to see what football you're watching, Carolyn. Right, okay. And Julie says, snowballs are made with Advocate, lime juice and lemonade and a cherry on top. I was allowed one at Christmas as a child. Oh, I see. That's what it is made out of. I did not know that. I've got, Karen says, Advocate is a kind of eggnog, I think. Right. It's been years since I had. Maybe I need to have that this year. Okay. Phil says, Advocate, the alcohol in a snowball. I did not know that. You learn something every day. Every day is a school day, isn't it, everybody? So, I think I might have answered all your messages. And Jeanette says, Debbie, it tastes like cold custard. Yuck. Is that what it tastes like? Which one? The actual eggnog? I don't really know. Christine says it's bright yellow and normally mixed with another drink. Do you know what? I'm going to have to find that out. I'll let you know. Okay, I have got Lorraine joined us as well. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you for joining us. And another Patricia. Right, I think I may have asked and answered all your messages. Let's get started with tonight's show. So the first item for tonight, everybody, there's only a handful left. And it is our fabric glue, okay, $3.99, 60ml, and it's for fabric, ribbon, felt, handy to have. $3.99. We're just talking about how much it costs to get coffee in a sandwich or coffee in a cake. Not $3.99, but you can actually buy fabric glue for CU551. Just pop it into the comments and it'll be allocated to you, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Right, Pat says, Debbie, I can't pay on Chateau Chimay for my orders. Okay, Pat, I will have a look at that, okay? all the website now has been sorted. We had some glitches last week on the Chateau Chaumet website, which has been sorted. I will send you a private message, and oh Dave, I've left my notebook over there, and we'll get you sorted. Okay. Betty's put, this is the drink, but I love rum and raisin marzipan logs, only available at Christmas. Yum yum. You and me both. I love marzipan. Okay, let me just write this down. No, it was Pat. We'll get it sorted, Pat, don't worry. Okay, right, so the next item. So if anybody wants fabric glue, $3.99. First come, first serve, because it's going to sell out for $3.99. We always need fabric glue for putting on, obviously that if you're using fabric on your cards, your projects, or even your scrapbooks, it's quite handy to have for $3.99. Norma says, Debbie, I'm having trouble paying as well. Norma and Pat, just can you tell me when was the last time you tried to pay? Because it's all been sorted now. I'd like to know, but I will also send you a message, the pair of you. Okay. Kristen says, hi Debbie, started out handing out my Christmas side cards. Everyone, Kristen, you've missed the last bit. It just says everyone key. Everybody keeps it, likes it. What was the next word, Christine? But I'm very glad that you're handing out your side seam. Okay, so let me write this down. I'm multitasking. I'm reading 2 platforms and writing messages as we go. Okay, where are we? So, second item. Oh, these are good. So, somebody was asking me how many different mini matchets we have. And I said I didn't know we have a lot. So the next item is CU551. Now it's our mini matchets collection. Sorry, 552. And we've got on tonight's show carnation, gardenia and sunflower. Normally $9.99 for the die and the papers, but we've got it on $4.99. And we've got the download at CU552D at $1.99. But you have to say what you want. So the ones that I've got on tonight's show, let me show them. Let me show you. Oh, Christine says that they love them. That's brilliant. They love the side seams. Who wouldn't love a side seam, Christine? Of course. Right, let me put this on top. Norma, thank you for confirming. We'll get you sorted out with that link and find out what's going on. Okay, but don't worry, we'll get you sorted out. So we'll put the top camera on for CU552. So we have got carnation. Now how they work, everybody, you get the pack and then you get the die, okay? $4.99 for this, and of course it comes with a forever code. This is a great stocking filler as well. So you're going to get the die set, which is one piece, but you get all them elements out. And then you're going to get a forever code, which is that at the back, I'm not going to show you, which means you get the artwork forever. And then you've got all these carnations, which is so beautiful that you can actually simply overlay the die, and then you'll be able to have these extras for your card making, for your scrapbooking, and that is $4.99, and you get a forever code, so you get the artwork forever for $4.99. So if you want the carnation, all you need to put is CU552 carnation. But if you want the download of this, because if anybody likes fussy cutting, because they're quite, look at that, they really are beautiful, you can put CU552D carnation, and it's only $1.99. So let me just put this to one side, because the next one we have is gardenia, which is here. So gardenia, exactly the same, everybody. We have got, let me sort this out. So we have got, everybody, is the actual gardenia die. And then you've got the gardenia artworks. So you get it as a pack. I mean, look how lovely they are. And you can actually simply fussy cut them, or they come with a die if you're going for the pack. And you've got all these colorways. So you're going to get all these sheets. And then once they run out, you get the forever code, which means you can actually keep downloading them yourself all the time. So that one is the carnation. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side. So you would put CU55, not carnation, gardenia, sorry. CU552 gardenia. And if you want the D, don't forget to put the D on it, okay? And then the last one that we have on today's show, I'm going to show you them all just in case you missed any. Okay. Right, Pat and Norma, don't worry, we'll get you sorted out. Pat, if you can ring on Thursday, okay, we can get it sorted out with Jessica as well. We can take it over the phone. And the same with you, Norma. I'll try the link one more time to the pair of you, and if it doesn't work, we'll get it sorted out a different way. I have got, Teresa says, I think I have most of you mini matte chip flowers. Oh, and I've got Sue just joined us saying, good evening, Debbie and Dev. My tipple is Bailey's over ice. Honestly, it is gorgeous. Bailey's at Christmas is just the thing for me. I have got CU552, everybody. It is our sunflower. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love sunflowers. They always make me smile. We've done them in different colours, even done an ombre on them. CU552, these are available as a download for $1.99. All you need to do is put CU552D and then sunflower. But if you want the pack, as I said to you before, you get them all for just $4.99. So there were those three sets, but just in case you weren't too sure what other collections there were in the minis. Now these are all different prices, you'd have to check. So you've got the Daisy. You've also got, which one's this one? This one is the Chateau Rose, so you've got that one as well. So the new roses. Then of course you've got the poinsettia. Then you've also got the poppy. Then of course you've got the spring flower. Then of course you've got the dahlia. Then you've got the peony. And then the newest one to the bunch is the new blossom one. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's all the ones that we have, but the ones that you can check out the website, or if you want any of those, let me know what they are. But the ones that we have, because I can't put them all on the show in one go, is those three that I've just shown you. Lucia says, I think I have the whole collection of mini flowers. This is a good bargain. And Carol says, I think I have the whole collection. It's well worth the money. And Pat says, I need to check it first. No problem. Okay. Oh, Sue says she paid okay yesterday. We'll look into it. Don't worry. With Pat and Norma. I'll just resend you a fresh link. Julie says, just a great big thank you to Jessica for all her hard work trying to sort out why I'm not getting my invoices. We've got this, Jessica. Well, that's good. Good to hear things are being sorted. Let's put the front camera in a second. So I'll just go through a couple of things. Anna says, I have quite a few of these. I'm going to do a Carly and cut out several ones and store them. Yes, that is the thing. You know, because there's loads of them, you can just get a little box and put them on. It's quite handy for actually adding to embellishments. Hi Betty, thank you for letting me know. Don't worry, thank you for joining. Okay. I'll sort out your link as well, Anna, don't worry. Thank you guys for letting me know. We are behind with some of the admin with Chateau Chimay. As you can imagine, it has been extremely busy trying to get everything set out, but I will resend those to you tomorrow, the three of you. And if that doesn't work, we'll get it through the office, everybody. Okay, so the one thing I wanted to talk to you about is people keep asking me about decoupage. We have demonstrated a couple of times, but I've put a new kit on tonight's show, and that is CU553. Well, I wouldn't say new. It is one that's been on before, but it's the Art Deco decoupage kit, and I've done it on promotion. Brilliant gift for everybody. Instead of $17.99, look what you're getting. 24 crafting sheets, or should I say 24 sheets to enable you to make the most gorgeous decoupage Art Deco. And I've got some samples here from, actually Jeanette, I think, did these. CU553, let me show you the kit and we'll get you sorted, everybody, with all those messages. Helen says, my mini matchet are my most useful dies, especially the Christmas foliage. They're brilliant. Yes. I'm actually working on some new ones for next year, Helen. But no, I agree with you. The mini matchets are one to have in your basics because you will use them all the time. And also, they go with anybody's collection. You know, especially the foliage one, the everyday one, the Christmas ones, you always need to add those little bit of foliage embellishments to finish off your project. Right, this is CU553, the Art Deco Decoupage Kit or download, everybody. We're zooming a little bit, you can see you're going to get 24 crafting sheets, really beautiful, all different colours, ready for the new year. This is available as a download and also a physical, everybody. CU553, you've got Art Deco Decoupage Kit or digital download, normally $17.99. So we have got it on promotion at $8.99 for a pre-printed one. Or if you want the download, it's only $6.99. And look at that, everybody. Everything's done for you, so you can actually just download it or print it off or cut it out once you've got it to create the most amazing 3D decoupage. Let me just show you where we are with everything. Jeanette's put, this Art Deco is a fabulous favourite of mine. Yes, I know. So we've got some finished samples to show you, but look what you're going to get. Maureen says, I have this and it's fab. Thank you, Maureen. CU553, $8.99 for 24 sheets. They're all different, everybody. Yes, some of the characters will be the same, and you may recognize some of the characters from the original front banner that Dave used, but this is one kit that you will use all the time for just anniversary, for birthday, to thinking of you, or just because. You have got them in different colorways and also different characters. Is that them all, or do you need to go to the bottom, Dave? That's CU553, everybody. We are going to show you some samples so you can use them as standalone, so you can mix them with your crafty stash. So these are some projects that Jeanette's done, so you can see how 3D it looks. Okay, how gorgeous is that? So you have got them, you can have them that way. You can use the match it frames with them if you've got the match it frames to make your own aperture cards. You can actually print them out to create different 3D cards. Look at that, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And it still gives you, look at all the 3D with that. So this is CU553, everybody. Available as a download or a physical kit. I love the shapes, one of my favorite shapes. These are great for little thank you cards. You can actually print them different sizes. Don't forget, you get the download of these. You get them, it comes with a forever code, which means you can always print it out again and again. This is CU553, everybody. And then obviously you can then go large, keep it like so. But look, if you put it as an aperture, there you go, everybody. Have fun with the collections with them. And remember, this is all 3D decoupage, all layered up for you using that amazing kit. Let me put that kit on one more time, Dave. So that is CU553. And it is our Art Deco Decoupage Kit or download for only $8.99 instead of $17.99. Or if you want the actual download, it is going to be the download option of CU553D, and that's only $6.99. All right, before we go on to the next one, okay, I think I'd like to know if anybody would like a gift tonight. If you'd like a gift in tonight's show, put the word gift in the comments on YouTube or Facebook. We've got quite a few little competitions happening tonight because it's the start of our Christmas period here at Debbie Moore Designs. So remember, if you want to write any of the products in, you just put the codes that are on the system that you see on your screens, okay? But for tonight, write the word gift on YouTube or Facebook, and we will be allocating you a gift if you order during the show, and if you don't, you will still get a gift. So pop the word gift in the comments, and that will actually be allocated to you. And don't forget, by even putting the word gift, it will also help us as well. at Debbie Moore Designs on Facebook algorithm and also YouTube. The more people that are active on it, the better it is for us, which is why we're saying thank you for your participation. So we are giving you a gift in exchange for you writing the word gift. That's only fair, isn't it, everybody? So I can see loads of you on YouTube and Facebook already writing the word gift. So thank you for that, everybody. Hi, Rochelle. She says, you look so festive, Debbie. I know. Christmas has started. Got my hat on. Got my jumper. These are really good. If you haven't been to Lidl, nip over to Lidl. They had, well, the one in France had these Christmas jumpers. I think they're only like €7, I think, or €9, something like that. Brilliant. And they're nice and warm as well. We are going to move on to CU553, bags and boxes. Because we've given you the actual download and the physical kit of the decoupage, we thought you'd like some bags and boxes. Now, these bags and boxes are not for Christmas, these ones. These are for every day, ready for next year. I have got a message saying, do you ship to the US? Yes, we do. And that's come from, is it Bernadine? Hopefully I've said it right. Hi, Bernadine. Welcome to my crafting family. If you have any questions, we can go through everything. So please make sure you stay to the end and I'll go through the process of what you need to do. But you can also put any messages in the feed and I'll try to answer it. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for joining us. I've got Jane and Janet. And I've got more of you join us. Thank you. It says I've frozen. Hopefully it's just Facebook not being happy. Okay. Oh, it was Bernadine. Hi, Bernadine. Thank you for joining us. And everybody's saying hi to you over on YouTube. Have I frozen on Facebook? Is everybody okay over there? When I say over there, YouTube's here, Facebook's here. I've got two different platforms that I'm trying to go through. Anyway, let's have a look at the bags and boxes and then somebody can tell me over Facebook I'm okay. CU554. This has been on up before a long time ago. This is our springtime bags and boxes. It is gorgeous, everybody. If we zoom in, it is available as a physical and a download. So you've got those pinks, you've got the blues, you've got the purples and the greens in there. Beautiful bags and boxes. If you've not seen this before, this will be one that you will use again and again. So you have got some cube boxes. You've also got in there some mini bags. If you scroll up to the top, you've got the other boxes at the top. So nobody on YouTube has said anything. Oh, yep, they have now. Okay, here everybody says, oh, hi, Eva. And Anne, I don't think I've said hi to you. Okay, Jill says, I've just paid for my item on Chateau Chimay website with no problem. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Jill, for letting me know. So we have got here, as you can see, sorry, zoom back up again, Dave. You have got on there, everybody, your larger boxes as well as the bags and cube boxes. Now, one of the things we have been talking about to you is flowers. So I've managed to see before, oh actually, yes. So I've managed to put on tonight a USB key that is vintage botanical at a silly price, everybody. We all like silly prices. So this is CU556. We're going to have a look at that USB key. Oh, no, wait a minute. I've missed one. Oh, this one needs a drum roll. Because this one, everybody, somebody requested it. And I can't remember who wanted it. And then it didn't go out. This is the sample of mine that we have been testing that they work. So this is the only one of its kind left in the whole world. I don't have any more stock. So this here, everybody, is drum roll. Oh, there you go. Oh, you've left the banana. Yes, you need to take the banner off. Somebody's going to do a drum roll. What have you started, Christine? Here you go. Oh yeah, we are a bit crazy here at Chateau Chimay. I hope you enjoyed that, made that little drum roll and it made you smile. And Christine, I don't know what you and Sharon have started. Hi Cynthia and Anne and Caroline and Janet and Andrea, thank you for joining us. And Rochelle says, lol, that is adorable, Dave. See? See, my mum used to say to me, if you make people smile, that is the best thing to do. Life can be hard, everybody. Well, not can be, is hard and is challenging. So if we give you a smile in an evening, then that's great. Okay, so everybody, CU555. This is one die left. That's it. This is it here. It'll be shipped out at the end of next week or the following Monday, because this is all that's left. And I'm bringing it over with me. And it is Art Deco Rose Match It with Forever Code. If you want the actual download of it, that's it there. And we've done it on the silly price, which you have put CU555D for $3.99 for 32 crafting sheets. And let me show you one of the cards that actually Linda, I think, I need to put my glasses on, honestly. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, everybody. Linda, yes, Linda made this for me. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. It's one of my favorite techniques is to actually make it as an aperture. So make it as an aperture. But look at that. Doing a decoupage effect as well. Put some feathers and some gems. Isn't that beautiful? So if you want the die, everybody, with the Forever Code, we'll put that kit back up again. It is CU555 and it is our Art Deco Rose Match It with Forever Code, normally $14.99, and it will create these beautiful cards for only $8.99. Okay. Rochelle, I will sort it out. She says, when you have time, will you send me the link for the workshop that I missed, please? No problem, Rochelle. I'll get that sorted out. Teresa says, I've got this die and I love it. So there's only one left. If anybody wants it, pop it into your comments. And it's gone. I'm moving on. CU556 is the next one. So let me write Rochelle down. Okay, I'll get it all sorted for you. Okay, we have got CU556. Let's go and have a look at a collection, everybody. Look at the price. USB key, normally $17.99. It is only $9.99, everybody. And we're going to go to the projects to start with. And if you want it as a download, you have over 1,000, I think 1,100 printable elements. Let's go to the gallery, please. Of gorgeous designs, vintage backgrounds, papers. This is showing you what you can do with this beautiful collection. It's one of the ones that I would say that you're never going to be disappointed because it gives you that vintage feel. You've got the brightness with it. You can use it for your scrapbooking, card making, and of course doing memory books as well. So we are going to have a look at this. This is CU556 as a USB key, or if you want it as a download, put CU556D, and it's only $6.99, everybody. Let's close this down, and then we're going to go to the design sheet so you can see what is on there. Click on the bottom one, pink one, there you go. Look at these, everybody. Now these ones also have a plain tag that you can put anything on. Hi Lucy and Eileen, thank you for joining us. We are just looking at Vintage Botanical. We close this down and go to the next one, and we'll go to the blue rose at the bottom there. So, oh, maybe it's not a rose. So you have got that one there, so you can see you've got the plain tab. So we close that down and we'll go to the next one. Oh, the poppy, it's going to have to be red, isn't it? You've got so much on here for you to enjoy. You've got the poppies on there, but it's the papers, everybody. This is one of my favorite collections for papers. Look what you're going to get when it comes to the papers. Click on the papers. We have got, let's go with the purple one, actually. So you've got these almost like layered effect papers. They're great for scrapbooking, mixed media, so much fun. And then we close that down and then go to the next one, and then go to the blue one. You can see that there's so much for you to use on here. Keep going to the next one, next page. You've got loads of pages. You've got the vintage ones. Keep going. Do the pink one. I love the patchwork. This is a patchwork paper, everybody. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? That would make a gorgeous wrapping paper. CU556, just for the items on here. All I've got on here is, let's have a look at the vintage one at the bottom. That one, yeah. So you can see you have got everything on here. Right, Phil's like, I'll answer your question in a minute, Phil. Bear with me, okay? So we're going to quickly go. There's loads more papers, but we're going to go to toppers. Let's go to the toppers and click on the toppers and click on the first one. There's loads for you to enjoy, everybody. You've got circle toppers on there. You've got different shapes on there. Whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, make sure it makes you happy. That should be on a t-shirt. That is amazing. CU556, everybody. Let's have a look at the middle one. There you go. From small beginnings come great things. Really beautiful colorways, everybody. CU556. If you want it as a USB key, put it CU556. Can you go to the pink one on the other side, please? There you go. If you want as a download, put CU556D, $6.99, everybody. I mean, look at those. They would make amazing. You print them on self-adhesive and you've got stickers. You would use it again and again. So close this down. And next page, there's still more. We're still in the top. Let's go for the middle mint one, that one. Look at these. You've got really beautiful designs, a hint of vintage throughout. So this is CU556 or CU556D. Don't forget, if you put the word gift in the comments, you'll also get a gift when you order. And if you don't order, you still get one. There is so much on here. You've got matching envelopes. Very quickly, we'll go to the envelopes and then we are going to move on and then I'll answer some of the questions. So let's go. Yes, go for that one. So you've got the envelopes on here, everybody. All you need to do is print them off and put them together to create your gorgeous matching envelopes. Right, let me just put the front camera on and answer some questions that have just come in. So firstly, Fiona says, hi Debbie and Dev, sorry to be late joining. No problem, Fiona. You're just in time. We're going to be starting our demonstration soon. Then I've got a message from Phil. Debbie, is there going to be electric ink section on your website to buy Carly's products? Phil, you obviously haven't been on there recently because that got loaded up about a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago. We will show you. Can we go there, Dev, or not? So we're going to go there and show you where it is. But yes, electric ink design products are now available. So if anybody saw Carly on yesterday's show on Hobbymaker TV, it was her debut with the new collaboration between Electric Ink Designs and Debbie Moore Designs. So you will recognize that she has my Match It in her designs now. So they are available from Debbie Moore Designs as well as Hobbymaker TV. So there you go, there's a collaboration. But if you click on products and then scroll down, keep going, there it is, Electric Ink Designs, click on there, and at the moment all the latest products on there. So her new Match Its and her new colouring in kits of the black and white, and it's also a download. They are all there. So hopefully that answers your question, Phil. They're under Electric Ink Designs. So thank you for that, Dave. And then I've got another question. Lucy says, Debbie, when is your next project magazine due out? Actually, we're working on it now. Okay, so you will be able to probably pre-order it next week because there's something exciting in it, and I'm not going to tell you until next week. So that answers that question as well. I think I might have answered all of them. Okay, Chris says, could you make a butterfly curtain die like the star or heart one you have done? Chris, that's a good idea. I'll add it to my list. My list is about this though, like this, maybe this bigger. But yes, I do whenever people suggest things, I do add them to my list, and I will add it, try and get it done for next year for you. So that is CU556 we just looked at. Now, because it's all to do with florals, we have a new large foliage die, CU557, that's come in from one of our suppliers, which is beautiful, but it's a large foliage. And let me show you what I mean by that. The actual, like the fern is about this big. Let me just show you. So it's $15.99, and you're going to get all those, but these are large. They're by Elizabeth Craft Designs. A lot of people know of her. And if we click on the, we've got a couple more pictures to show you. So the dies are quite big, everybody. So you are going to get those beautiful dies and that background as well. If you go to the next picture, you'll be able to see the foliage. Look at that, everybody. Now, I'm all into foliage. You know, we've got loads of flowers going on. This is one to have if you love doing flowers, okay? Because you'll be able to use it in so many different ways. This is $15.99, and it's the big, so the fern is this big just for one, okay? So they're all the same size. So it's quite a large set, everybody. So this is CU557. First come, first serve with this stock because it will sell out. Jean says, I bought this collection from Hobbymaker on Saturday. That is brilliant. Thank you, Jean. Everybody's loving Carly's new products. Thank you, guys. It is a brilliant die, CU557. First come, first serve with it, because look what you're going to get. You've got the fern. I love the fern. But then you've got the other ones as well to give really good detail and the foliage. Could I have that picture again with the finished product, Dev? You will be able to see that you can create different feels with it. So you've got, that's just been done on normal paper and used with distress inks or dioxide ink. It really is a gorgeous finish to have. So that's CU557. Limited stock. I can see loads of orders are coming through now. Remember, it's a first come, first serve for those people that would like it, okay? So we are going to move on because we've got foliage. Next one is flowers, everybody. CU558. Now this one I have less stock, and this is our daisy metal die set, everybody. And we've done it at a silly price, everybody. This one is $6.99 instead of $8.99, and it's CU558. And this is due in, what date are we? I think it's the end of next week. So the foliage die is already in, but this creates these daisies. Aren't they gorgeous? So you're going to get, how many is there? 7 dies there for $6.99. So if you want it, pop CU558 into the comments and be allocated to you. I think I've got the sizes for this. So this is 9.7 by 8.8 centimeters. So that is the size of the actual die set itself. So for $6.99, it really is a good price, everybody. CU558. First come, first serve for this if you would like it. Don't forget, all you need to do is put it in your comments and it'll be allocated to you. So I will go through any questions when near the time. Don't forget, if you would like a gift, write the word gift into the comments on YouTube or Facebook and it'll be allocated to you. And if you don't spend anything, you can still get a gift by putting the word gift in the comments. Okay, so yep, CU558, no problem. So we are going to move on to the next one. But before we do that, we are going to have a look at CU548. So last week, we showed you, because it's limited stock, our new mystery box. And it is this one here. Let me show you, CU548. So it's £60 worth of goodies for $24.99. If you want the download, it's CU548D, and you get $19.99. Obviously, it is the printable elements of it. This is what it is. It's all about our winter woodland. Why does it say buttercup? It says buttercup. No, it's not Buttercup, it's Winter Woodland, just so you're all aware, everybody. Some of you already pre-ordered it, but I didn't have the full kit. We had issues with our printer, so now Dave's taking it off, everybody. So I did say I will show you some of the images, so we'll put the top camera on. But look, we'll zoom in, before we do that, we'll zoom in so you can see, because I'm not going to show you everything, because it's a mystery box. You will get some dies in there. If you want the mystery box, you'll get some embellishments, you get some extras, but you can see the characters that you're going to get in there. You have got some cute foxes, you've got some cute scenes in there, really gorgeous designs there. Oh, I love the little bear cub there as well, and the rabbits. So this is CU548, just to give you a feel of the collection, and we'll put the top camera on and show it. Some of you have already ordered it. Remember, this is CU548. First come, first serve with this. Okay. So let's have a look at where we are. Oh, we have got some beautiful designs. How cute is that? Wow, a little deer there. So we've got design sheets in there. Now these have been designed so you can actually, for anybody who wants to do, well, you can use it as small toppers, use it on cards, but also for anybody who loves doing your different shaped cards, you've got the option there. The waterfall card is great for this shape. So this is CU548. We're going to be working with it in a second. What else is in here? Cute rabbits. So it's just showing you some of the sheets in here. You've got loads of sheets. I'm not going to do them all. Oh, I love this backing paper. So you've got some backing papers in here. How cool are they? So this is CU548. Remember, it's $24.99. Oh, backing papers as well. Look at that, everybody. Beautiful backing papers. Oh, there's a cute fox. Some decoupage as well. Oh, there's the little cute bear cub. So you've got those. I'm not showing you all, but just showing you a little bit of it. I think we'll do. And then you're going to get some lace in there. Looks like a die, some cardstock, and I'm not going to show you any more because it's a mystery, everybody, but we will do a demo on it in a second. So CU548. If you've missed yours, pop it into the comment and it'll be allocated to you, everybody. And then what we've got, everybody, where are we? We have got, we're going to go to CU559 next. I'm going to do a demo, I think. I want to use that one. So CU559. So what we've got here is our stencil, build a background scene. And look at the price, $4.49, everybody. $4.49 instead of $9.99, and that is, I just need to move this out of the way. There we go, let's move that to one side. I've lost the paper. I'll find it in a second. Right, okay, so everybody, I need a piece of black cards, or you can see it on there. This is build a scene, well, build a background scene, everybody. So if you want this stencil, just put CU559 into your comments and it will be allocated to you. Remember, everybody's getting a gift. If you want the word, write the word gift in your comments, it will be allocated to you. Okay. So that, I'm going to be using this in a second, $4.49 for the stencil, CU559, everybody. And then we have some amazing dies. Let's have a look. I've got some samples here. CU560, everybody. 560, look at this. Teresa says, pre-ordered this before. Now I'm looking forward to receiving this mystery box. Oh, yep. No problem. So we have some samples. I think Lois did these samples. CU560. Let me show you the die. Oh, I did have the die. Let me just bring it up for you. Honestly, it is gorgeous die. And I've put it somewhere safe, and I don't know what I've done with it. 1 second. There is it. That's quite funny. I have not got all the elements on it. Right, everybody. So, there is the die. Have we got a picture of the die, Dave? 560. There it is. So essentially you get this die. Okay. And I have got some of the elements here. I don't know what I've done with all of them. And they're really cute, honestly. And the matches are adorable. But look at the price, $7.99. And you're going to get everything in there. Look what you're going to be able to create. So you can actually use your matchets. Okay. You can actually use your layering. The tree is handy to make a lovely little forest. But also you can use it with any of you, the Crafty Stash. And then you've got on there elements that you can mix and match. You can add a shadowing effect. You can see the shadow effect Lois has done on there with the lovely little deers on there. And who did this? I was trying to see who did this one here. So I think Stephen did this. And it's not, I'm just trying to, Stephen on YouTube, there you go. So we had in our DT team Stephen, and he's done these, showing you that you don't have to use the match sheet if you don't want to. So this is CU560. It is only $7.99, and if you want the match sheets, you're going to get it for $3.99. Julie says, Debbie, is there a matched die for the Nativity Kit too, or have I dreamt it? There is, Julie, but I think it's sold out. I'd have to double check to see if there's any left. Okay, I can make a note and let you know. Okay, CU560. Margaret says, thank you for reminding me that I have this die. Yes, you should have it. It is a brilliant die to have. If you want the download, okay, it is only $3.99. Julie, let me just write that down. Nativity 2. I'll have a look, see what we've got. $7.99, everybody, for this lovely die set. And it's quite a handy one to have, especially if you're going for the winter woodland mystery box. It's quite handy to have. So this is CU560. And you're going to be able to, can we put the picture up of what you're going to be able to do? There you go. So we zoom in so you can see what you're going to have, everybody. You have got, they're the matcher sheets. You are getting the die. You're going to tree there. You've also got some grass, and you've also got the deer and the little, what's the baby deer called? Bambi. I've got a mind blank. Somebody let me know what a baby deer is called. CU560, everybody. If you would like this, put it in the comments and you'll get the die for $7.99. Of course, it comes with a forever code, but if you just want the download of this, it is only $3.99, everybody. It is a gorgeous collection to have. A fawn. Oh, thank you, Phil and Rochelle and Jill. I really had a mind blank. So yes, you are going to get the two deers and that cute little fawn in there, as well as the tree. The tree you'll find really handy. Thanks, Chris, for telling me as well. CU560, everybody. If you want it, allocate it by putting the code next to your name and put a D if you want to download. And don't forget to write the word gift in your comments. Now we're going to do a demo in a second, but before I do that, the last item I want to show you before my demo is this one, and then we're going to be using them in the demo. It is CU561. So we had this on, these, Lois have done these as well. So these are from our Match It Winter Tree. let me show you what you're going to get. You are going to get all these different shaped trees. And of course, you've got Match It crafting sheets, everybody. So these are the Match It crafting sheets. Look at that. So have we got a die coming up there? So you're going to get the different size trees. And what you see on there is stars and baubles, the moon and some snow as well. So you can see how the two work together by using it, okay, to create a lovely little forest. This is a lovely little home decor piece that you've got in there, or you can actually do your shaker cards with it as well, or you can add it with your other elements. So you can add it and create 3D cards with it. So this is CU561, and this one, everybody, it is the Christmas, well, it's not a Christmas tree, it's a winter tree, because the idea is you've got different tree sizes that you can see there and there. You can create your shaker cards with it, but also what you can do is you can make it into Christmas cards if you want to, by having the baubles on there, or you can just leave it as it is and use it for your scenes, which is what I'm going to be using in a second. So this is CU561. It is $7.99. It will sell out because there's limited stock on this one. First come, first serve with that. If you want it, pop it into your comments and it'll be allocated to you. So let's do a demo. So we're going to take that off, and I will do a shopping list once I've gone through everything. So if you have any questions, please pop it in your comments. Okay. We are going to have a look. I'm going to be using my card stock. So this is my printable card, everybody. If you haven't seen it, we do different cards. Different types of finishes, and one of them is printable card, and this is it here. This is my printable card, and you get 15 sheets. I think it's $3.99 and it's 250 GSM. Not only is it printable, it's super smooth, so you can use it for stamping, but also I use it as a base card, and I also use it for any kind of structure card that I'm doing. So it's a really good one. So if anybody wants any of my printable card, it is $3.99. And look, really quite a heavy base. So what I'm showing you is we are going to be creating, I've already got, there you go. I've already got my scenes. I'm going to have you on there. I've got these already die cut out. I've lost a tree, there we go. And then I'll go through everything. So it's using some elements. Let's move you out the way. And we're going to use our new paper. Look at that paper, isn't that gorgeous? So what I want to do, everybody, is I want to put this tree as a format. So I'm going to, this is what this is here. So the idea of this is you can create a scene, or you can lay it up on basic ones. So we've got this base here, and all I'm doing is I'm going to have this on here, and I'm using, and this is why I always recommend everybody to have all the base colors. So I'm going to be using a blue, and this one is Faded Jeans, but the one I wanted was Weathered. It doesn't matter, I suppose. A blue is a blue, and I'm using my blending mat and a blending brush, everybody. So all I'm doing is putting the colour on, tapping this on, and I'm just going to have it just a little bit on here, and gently, I just want some of these little twigs. So you're not going to see much of it, because it's going to be like blue on blue, but it'll give you a little bit of a hint. Now I need a bit more. There we go. Now remember, if anybody has any questions, please just put it in the feed and I'll try to answer them during the demo or just after. Right, there we go. And all I'm doing is tapping it on, and then look, you can see just a little bit of it. So it just looks like branches. So I just want a little bit on that. And all I'm doing is just going round it. Doesn't have to be exact. It's just for texture, everybody. So you can see that it's just coming through. Then I might just do it on here. And this time I'm going to use some tape. Now you've all gone quiet on me, so you're obviously all looking. So I'm just going to put some tape on here. Just because I want to just keep adding. Thanks, Nikki, for writing the word gift. Don't forget, everybody, if you haven't written gift, write it again, or write it again if you have. If you want another gift, we are giving gifts. Has anybody got last week's gifts? Because they were really good, weren't they? Let me know. Tell me what you thought about them. Did you enjoy them? Right, so what I'm doing is I'm just adding a little bit more colour, because obviously this is a little bit lighter, this blue, than what I wanted, but you'll get the idea when I lift this up. There we go. Lift it up so you can see I've got it on there. And I'm going to just add a little bit more there. I don't know how much of this is eventually going to show, but it's just a little bit of a texture to it. So this is using this dye. I should have maybe used green. That should have been what I should have used, or even a brown. But it still look okay. Let's just do this. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy. It just looks more like textured. It's quite a good one to have. Right, so what I want to do is make sure I have got where I want. So, yeah. So I'm just going to trim down my white for here. Okay, everybody. Now when it comes to laying up in the kit, you're going to get this mystery box. You are going to get quite a lot of different options on that. You're going to get some printed kits. You are going to also get 3D. You'll get some dies in there as well. And the option is that you can have it as a download. There we go. Now, all I'm doing, everybody, is this is my card size, and I want to actually have that there. That's it. Now use your pencil or pen. Just going to turn that over. I'm just going to make that flush to that, like so, and all I'm doing is just making a little mark where I'm going to use my paper trimmer. Now you can use your paper trimmer, you can use your ruler and a knife, or even a guillotine. I tend to use the paper trimmer. Paper trimmers are now back in stock, everybody. So I'm just putting it in there, and then I'm just cutting it through, and then I'm trimming it off here. Now, I want to show you how you can actually join something up. There you go. So this only looks like one-sided. What I want to do, you see this, everybody? I want this to come down here, but obviously I don't want to put that on top of here. So when you see designs like this, there is a really simple technique. So all I'm doing, everybody, is trimming it down. Then get your scissors. I've shown you this before. And what you're doing is you're literally going round it, but you're going to cut here. And what you're going to do is you're going to rotate your scissors and just go around it gently, leaving a little gap. Like so, and it'll look like a die cut, and all I'm doing is going round it like so. So let me put this here. So what I want to do is have that there, and I think I don't need that. So when I put this on here, can you see it will look like it's now part of it? And then the bottom part, which I've lost the rest of the paper. How can I lose a piece of paper? I had it a minute ago. Ah, there it is. So then I'm going to do the same with here, everybody. I am just going to literally go around it. Remember, use the inside part, as in the center part of your scissors. Now, has anybody done this technique before? Because you're all quiet. This is an interactive message. Oh, I've got Debbie, your fussy cutting is impressive, lol. I'm jealous. Experience. Always cut with this part. Don't cut with this part. Now, might as well show you a top tip. If you cut with too smaller scissors, you will leave, if I can find a smaller pair of scissors, I'll have to show you another time because I can't find what I've done with them. If you have, Dev, have you got a smaller pair of scissors over there? No? We've all got large scissors, right, okay. So this is going to go here.
Some terrible ones.
You've got some what?
Terrible ones.
What do you mean by that? Okay, so can I cut with it? Right, everybody, these are Dave's really old scissors. So I want to just show you why I use large scissors. So for example, if I wanted to cut, I would only be able to cut this way and then go like that and then like that. And you wouldn't always get a straight edge because you keep doing this. However, with a large pair of scissors, your cutting choice is better, which is why I always say, and also some people can put 4 fingers in, some people can put 3 fingers in, you then have more control with it. Okay, so that's a top tip. If you've never used large scissors before, have a go. So going back to this, I'm going to bring this round here. So then this brings into this beautiful scene, like so. And I can't even remember what I did. That's going to go there. Right, okay, so that's going to go on there. That's going to go on there. And I might even trim that down so this is more. Okay, so everybody, this is what I'm going to do. Because that's going on top of there. And, you know, I like to change my minds. Okay, so all I'm doing... Christine says, Debbie, have you ever considered selling SVG versions of your dies? Yes and yes. We are in the process of doing that. Christine, bear with us. We're hoping to get that sorted out in the next couple of weeks. It is something that we have already started planning. Right, I've trimmed the top bit off because this is going to go on here. So let's stick this piece down on first. Now, I'm using 3-in-1 glue. And the kit that oops, I've taken that bit off. The kit that I'm using at the moment, we'll put it back on, is CU548. It's the mystery box, everybody. And let's stick this all together. It's a lovely kit. Really lovely for winter, great for scrapbooking, card making, doing memory books. There's loads of projects in there. So if you want it before it sells out, add it onto your comment, CU548. And don't forget, it is also available as a download for $19.99. You're getting £60 worth of goodies for only $24.99. So that's going to go on there. For some reason, it doesn't want to go straight. Let's do this. Let's put this on here. There we go. I obviously have not cut things straight, everybody. Right. Okay. I obviously did not cut that straight. There we go. So then this one goes on here. I'm going to trim this bit off a bit because I've obviously not cut it straight. There's another top tip, cut from the back, and then we'll hide the fact that I haven't cut straight by putting all these pieces on. So this is how to create a lovely 3D scene. Okay, so all I'm doing is putting this on here, wiggling it into place, and then this one is going to go on here. But what I want to do is I want to come from there, and I'm just going to trim this off a little bit. There we go. Line it up and cut off the bottom section. And then I'm going to have you there. Okay, so the trick, everybody, is stick it on where you want to put it. So I'm just going to go around that bit. There we go. And it'll hide this bit. Right, if anybody has any questions, please let me know. There's loads of you joining me. Thank you, everybody. I am showing you how to do this lovely 3D card using these elements. So all I'm doing is created that lovely scene. I've done a little bit of 3D on that. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my elements on here. So I've got my tree that's just going to come on here. Okay, and then I've got some of these other trees that I'm going to just layer up a little bit. There we go. I need to get my other glue. There we go. Yeah. Let's put those on that. All I'm doing, everybody, is giving a winter feel to this project by just keep adding elements. And then I'm going to go for this gorgeous family picture of the deers. Just going to cut it out. So this is printed on my satin paper, but you can actually print it on card. The reason why I've just printed it on the thicker paper is it's going to actually sit on here. You can use it, back it onto card if you want to, it is your choice. But I'm just going to put it directly onto this base card because it's going to be flat, I haven't backed it. So this is going to go in here. But what I'm doing is I'm having it peeking out on the center bit. So I'm just going to go into this. And this is one of the other reasons this has been designed from a die. You can actually die cut it or you can fussy cut it. I'm leaving a little bit of blue around it and I'm going around the outside and just following the design. And then round here, remember what I showed you earlier? Go in a little bit and out a little bit. Just leave that little bit of blue showing all the way along, like so. I'm just going to take that off there. So this is going to go on here. I want that tucked over there. Oh, I don't want to hide that. I might have it tucked around the other side actually. Yeah, I'm going to have that tucked in there. And then what we've got is happy birthday. So we're going to have the happy birthday. Let's get this ribbon strip. So what I'm doing is using all these extra elements to make a winter card, everybody. Now, yes, you can use snow if you want to. You get so many different things in here. What I'm doing is just using the elements on a design sheet and also a backing paper and the stencil. So this is one of the ribbon strips. So what I want to do is to create almost like a 3D effect by putting it over. So all I'm doing is folding it in half and then fold it in half again to get equal amounts. So I literally fold it in half, like so. There we go. And then fold it in half again. So that means I've got my 4 corners. There we go. So this is going to go on here. This is going to go on here. And then this is going to go in here. And I want it to have more of a 3D look. Right. Just going to lift that up a little bit and hide that there. Right, let's put this all together. Any questions, please feel free to ask. We are using also, Dave will put up the CU560, which is the die of the deer with the tree, which is good. There we go. Let's have that on that. So I'm just playing very nicely. And I'm going to just layer this up. So use your adhesive, your glues. Let me just cut this out a second. There you go. Your glue out. Now remember, I said I just wanted a little bit, oops, make sure it's not. I want that tucked in there. And this is going to go over it. There we go. So you can see how everything is coming together beautifully. What would work lovely with this is if you got the foliage, the gorgeous winter foliage, or the Christmas foliage with the pine cones, always cut from the back, like so. So I'm cutting from the back all those extra bits off. There we go. And then I'm going to have this tree. Ooh, trying to decide. Yeah, I'm going to have that tucked in there. I mean, you can keep on adding different things, everybody. I'm just going to tuck it in. I love tucking things in. It gives very 3D effect. Then I have got a sentiment here. Happy birthday. I'm going to this time leave the full edging of the blue to get all this laid out. There we go. Now this is using also the tree. So that was the Winter Woodland 560. And I will show you in a second the other one. There we go. Put this on here. To be fair, you could back this onto card, no problem. What I'm doing is using the elements from just to show you that you don't have to go silly with all the elements. I'm using the color tones of the blues and the browns, and I'm using a design sheet as well. So I want to actually put this, I'm going to make like an embellishment from here. So all I'm doing is getting one of the tags from one of the, oops, I'm dropping things. So one of your sheets, you get a tag. So I'm going to just cut that tag out from the match it sheets. There we go. And this one says, "You're so sweet." But I'm going to change that to "with love." And then we're going to finish off with some string. So I'm going to have that on there. Actually, that doesn't work. See, even I don't like certain things, so I will change them. Okay, so let me just go with Warm Winter Wishes on here. There we go. Right, everybody, how is everybody doing? Hope you've all been having fun. So then I'm going to just add some vintage feel to this by cutting a bow, and here is how you do it. One bunny rabbit ear, go around the tree and down the burrow and pull, and you will always get a perfect bow. And then I'm just cutting the edges off, pull it a little bit, and I'm just adding just a little bit of string to the front there. And then I've got this little with love that I really want to put on, so I'm just going to have it here, just there, and then create. Do I want this on here? No, don't want that on. Okay, everybody, I could be here forever, but look, there you go, a lovely little winter collage feel. So we're going to go through the products so you can see what I've used. I could have kept on going. I really do love these colours for winter. Right, so let's recap. So I have used the mystery box. So the mystery box is code, oh, where is it? It is code CU548. It is £24.99 for £60 worth of goodies. Obviously this is from the new collection. And it is only, where are we? It is CU548 and it's £24.99. Or if you want the download, it's CU548D, £19.99. And then, everybody, I have used the stencil. And the stencil that I've used is CU559, £4.99. Okay, so you can, you've got clouds here, you've got hills, you've got mountains, you've got grass, you've got the moon. £4.49, it is a really good one for building up background scenes and doing different textures. You can see that I've added down there and behind there. It just gives definition to what you want to do if you're doing mixed media, card making, scrapbooking. And that is CU559. Then I've used the two dies. I've used this one here, which is our Winter Woodland one. Really good, everybody, honestly. If I show you some of those samples again, if I go to them, you can do so much with it. CU560. And that is the die set. This one here, everybody, with the matchets that you're going to get. £7.99 for all those dies, everybody. You're going to be able to create so much more using that because you've got the matchets with that. And that is CU560. It's quite handy having that tree, £7.99. Or if you want the download, it's CU560D. And then I've used the trees, which are different shapes. Quite handy to have for your winter, for all your winter, and that is CU5, what was I doing? CU561, everybody. And that is your winter one. Where's it gone? There it is. So you are going, can you put the die set on for me, Dave, please? So that is CU561. That is the winter tree die set with crafting sheets. You're going to get the crafting sheets, okay? It goes really well with the deer set if you've got the deer set. You can also use it on other projects, which I had and I don't know what I've done with. In your winter theme, there you go. So you can actually use to do shaker cards. Oh, there they are underneath. And you can add them to your cards for winter scenes if you want it that way. Or you can actually just make them into your shaker cards, whatever you want to do. I did have some more cards somewhere. And that is only CU561, £7.99 if anybody wants it. Don't forget, everybody who places an order will also get a free gift. And it's a Christmas gift. Not telling you what it is. CU561, it is that die, and then I think that's everything that I've used on here. Yes, besides some string, everybody. So that is our gorgeous collection from the new Winter Woodlands. So the last item for tonight, totally different. It is CU562. So that's those ones. So we're going to go on to CU562, and it is our download for the last, you know, we always do a download for the end of the show, Pop-Up Mania. If you're looking for something different, a mixture of designs, look at what you're going to get here, everybody. We can zoom in a little bit so you can see everything that you are going to get. So you've got cards for men here, you've got some cutes there, you've got some florals for spring, for the beginning of the year, okay? You've got some cute dogs on there, and in there you've also got the inside. Now this is called a pop-up because you can actually create the inside of the card as well as the outside. $3.99 for all that instead of $9.99, everybody. It is worth popping it into your comments. This is CU562. It is our Pop-Up Mania card making digital download. Those of you that love pop-ups, this is one that you do not want to miss. So all the promotions, by the way, are only available for a couple of weeks, and then it'll go back up for full price, everybody. So the promotions do not stay down forever. The prices, bear that in mind. They will go up to the full price. So that is the last item for tonight, CU562. If you would like it, pop it into your comments and it'll be allocated to you. I can see people are liking this. It is something different. It is pop-up, everybody. We'll be doing some more pop-up coming up very, very soon. Actually, is it this week? Next week, I think it is. Let me just explain to you a couple of things before we come to the end of the show. Oh my goodness, I don't know where the time's gone. I've actually gone over time, everybody. It's because I was playing nicely, wasn't I? Right, everybody. So that was CU562. Now, for those people that have just joined us, hello there. You can watch on catch up if you want. If you want to order anything, please put it in the comments and it'll be allocated to you. However, if this is your first time ordering this way, even if you bought Debbie Moore Designs products before, please can you private message me your email address and your post address so we can actually send you your email invoice. Now remember, this is an interactive demonstration show and buying show, so if you want to order, of course you can. If not, just enjoy the inspiration. Now we'll send you an email invoice tomorrow. Once you get it, you'll be able to click on it and pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. And you can even pay over PayPal, 3 installments interest free. My website is debbiemoredesigns.com. Now, if you don't get the confirmation within a few days, please contact us because sometimes it can get lost in the ether. Our telephone number is 07553 457 168. Now, if you want to email us, you can send us at info@debbiemoredesigns.com or you can private messages at Debbie Moore Designs. Dave, have you happened to have our address by any chance? So I've had a couple of people asking about where to send Christmas cards. You can send a Christmas card. We would love to see what you make, and we'll give you the address, and the girls will also send them over to France to me. So you will send them to the UK office, and then we will put them, we'll open them up and put them in the chateau, and we'll hunt out the address for you. So you can send us the address. You can take a picture of that. It is Debbie Moore Designs Limited, Studio 1, Lingfield Way, Yarn Road Business Park, and it's in Darlington in North East County Durham, DL1 4QZ. So thank you for anybody who wants to send a Christmas card. We would love to see your makes. If you pop it into that address, that's great. So we have got a couple of things to tell you. I've got some winners to pick and talk about what to do about the winning. But before we do that, let me show you what's happening this week. So this week, everybody, crazy, crazy week. Tonight is our craft and catch up. Tomorrow, we have a digital download show, everybody. So if you would like to join us, we have a show tomorrow at 6:30. Now at the moment, I am then, actually there isn't a show on Thursday because I'm traveling to the UK. And then on Saturday, I'm on Sewing Street from 9 till 10:30 with Bella. Then on Sunday, I am on Hobby Maker TV at 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. and then I'm back here on Tuesday on the 9th in Chateau Studios at 6:30. We will be potentially doing a pop-up show on Saturday. If you put the front camera on, I'll explain that, but I'll confirm that once we figure out logistics and also where I am at the weekend, if that makes sense. Okay. No problem, Jane, you can have that, no problem, you just got in time, but don't forget you can watch it on catch up. So we are going to pick, can we have a drum roll please? We've got some winners. Okay, so the winners for tonight's show for the like and share, who will get a gift voucher, is Anna Moran and Eileen Irvine, is that you pronounce it? Sorry Eileen, I hope I've said it right. Irvine. On YouTube. Please make sure you private message me your contact details. Congratulations, the pair of you have won a gift voucher, but the rest of you don't go away because you're all winners. Now, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, if you go to this section, you'll be able to download your free gift, and we're going to show you where to go to get your free gift. Now, this is available from the Debbie Moore website, so you just need to nip over to Debbie Moore Designs, and all you need to remember is it is a promotion. So you go into products and then scroll down until you see off of the week. There you go. And then you'll see live promotion. In that, there's loads of kits. Some of them, I know, can you change it to English, please? Some of them are free and some of them may be £1 or more. But look at that, everybody. If you scroll down, you'll see some things that are free. Oh, there's one that's free. There's another one that's free. They're the previous gifts, but they'll be coming off soon. So make sure you have checked out and got your downloads. Okay, but tomorrow at 10 o'clock, there'll be some new ones going on. So for those of you that haven't ordered tonight, don't forget you can nip over there tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And the products will be loaded. We'll go back to the front camera, but those people that have ordered, thank you very much for your order. We'll be actually sending you your email invoice out tomorrow, and we'll add your little free gift to that. So I'm going to say good night. I'm going to go and have some dinner. Take care, stay safe. I hope you have a lovely evening, and hopefully you can join me tomorrow because we have a surprise tomorrow, a brand new concept with the digital download. Hopefully you can join me tomorrow night for some more crafting fun here at Chateau Chimay. Bye bye for now.